Hello, and welcome to a Momo Monday here on Robert versus the New York Times Crossword. Today we're going to do Monday, October 7th, 2024 crosswords. Go for that 19-day streak. So here's your spoiler alert for the Monday Mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. The Mini is always free to play. Alright, let's do it. Tell, it's beats, it's blab, this is a lathe. Try another guess. Lined, and this is eagle, e-tail, think again, it's gonna be yak, but yaks are in Asia. Apparently eagles have been taking out illegal drones. That's quite interesting. And think again, very nice. Anyway, and after the main event, that's the Monday Daily Grid, which is by Desirée, Penner, and Jeff Sinnock today. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription, and I believe that this one is going to be an extra square wide based on the aspect ratio. So let's see what Desirée and Jeff have in store for us. Let's get into it. Blueprint details a spec, closes loudly as slams, try a different tack. Woman's name here is Erica. Super soft sweater material is cashmere. Algor and Algreen. Tex-Mex dips are probably salsas. Crossing carne asada, yum. Love in Lyon is amour. Like the slang totally tubular, dated. And sleep alert, that's your arm. Zodiac symbol for Sagittarius. An archer on behalf of. This is abide. Let's do it. I'm in. Damp cellars are dank. And former lovers are X's. Sparkling wine region is Asti. Sleep disorders apnea. Ethan Joe Cohen. This is a stamp card. Lyra Avis pivot here. Good tribute for darts player. That's aim. Rich soil is probably loam. New York Theater Award is an OB. Comes out on top is wins. Stanley creates superheroes. Unwashed hair. Could be oily. Little rascals are imps. Picture at mini a cash bar. Maybe this is Ali. And chapstick target is your lip. Strike color is the ump. ATM. Time and time again. Babies are due. New York State is where Kathy Hochul is governor. So the piano maintenance is tuning. Fancy scarves are ascots. Myth is teed off. Sure but not guarantees. No guarantees. This is Iona. Arnie Palmer, environment subject to ecology. Actor Paul Giamatti. Taboo, off limits. Are you for real? Seriously? Fictional archaeologist is Indiana Jones. Lukewarm is tepid. You toil for hours. It's on. Vacation rejuvenation destinations, that's spa. And your political position is your stance. Turn is a beach bird. Carpet store calculation is area. Sweeping Cameroon is pan. Closes window is esque. This is MII. If I can. Leaves out as omits. And fiery. Alright, so we do have an even length grid to accommodate this revealer time and time again. And the whole point is that these themers are phrases where both halves can be preceded by time. So we have slot machine, because you can have a time slot or a time machine. We have stamp card, because you have time stamp and time card. Time off, time limits, time period, and timepiece, like a watch. Nice. That's a very nice. Nice revealer. Nice set of finds. I like it. And to be honest, the again here helps. I mean, makes more color for time and time again. It's a bit biased because my one published New York Times crossword, similar to this. One half could be a rock and one half could be a roll, but these are very natural lines. Slot, machine, stamp card, off limits, and period piece. Beautiful theme. Let's take a look at this thing so we can learn. I like carne asada. Lived in San Diego for 5 years. Eat a lot of it. And then salsa. I guess it's a bit of awkward plural, but I like carne asada crossing salsa there. That's nice. Lamar Jackson of the Ravens. This puzzle's sponsored by Remax and Avis, I suppose. Enos is one of the Old Testament figures that you need to know for crosswords. Maybe the most common one. Of course, you know, Abel sometimes appears, Cain sometimes appears. A lot of 4-letter potential Genesis characters. Got Iona, which is in New York State. I think. Am I wrong about that? This could be clued as the Nintendo Me, but I think better to just go with the Roman numerals. A bit more transparent. It's awkward. Plural Atras is not great. Atra itself isn't great fill to begin with, but in the plural it's pretty bad. Yeah. I like the X. Maybe the fact that it's crossing a proper noun Remax isn't the best, but an Arnold Palmer next to Paul Giamatti. It's a fine. I like seriously actually. It's a fine fill and a nice theme. So I would say it's successful Monday. And take a look at some stats. It's playing hard, apparently. 63% of people slower than their Monday average. I was 15% faster than my Monday average. It is a large puzzle, I should say that. It's one extra square wide, so it should take you an extra, actually about an extra 6 or 7%. So I guess that means it's playing exactly average, but it's a bit larger. But I went through it faster than average. Anyway, let's move on to some more puzzles, starting with the Telegraph PlusWord. Here's your spoiler alert for the PlusWord. There's a link in the description below. PlusWord's free to play. British mini crossword meets Wordle at the end. Springy sound could be boing, and lengths of cloth could be bolt. Oprah Winfrey. Deceive. Lie to. Chickens of the sea are tunas. Perceived nasally is smelt. That's actually right. Just plush. Yeah, you could bolt or you have a bolt of cloth. Good night, Irene. So we've got 2 Americans in the puzzle today. A ghost. All right. Let's do Flashback. It's a Monday. We could do Flashback. Maybe I could get 5 this time. Sorry. 25, perfect score. Let's see what we got here today. First event, Hurricane Agnes strikes the East Coast. It helps lead to modern disaster relief, including FEMA. Of course, Hurricane Helene was in the news this week for causing all that damage to Western North Carolina and Georgia and such. The Nazca people start carving vast geoglyphs, monkeys, birds, and whales as big as a football field in the deserts of South America. So of course these are ancient, but I don't know how ancient. Like 4,000 BC? No, way off. 200 BC. The US starts hiring Tennessee farm girls to enrich uranium. They're more efficient than scientists with PhDs who can't help but overanalyze the data. So this must be in the 1943 range. Yeah, there we go. Josephine Dixon keeps getting cuts while cooking, and her bandages don't stay on. Her husband Earl creates the Band-Aid. Band-Aids exist before 1943? Or only after? I don't know. I'm gonna say after. I'm wrong. It's before. All right. Philippe Desirée helps pen a method for canning food, a revolution in food storage. Unfortunately, no one's invented the can opener. So I know that this was the mid-1800s. No, early 1800s. California gold rush begins. Men abandon San Francisco for the mines, leaving the town so empty it looks as if an epidemic struck. This would be 1849. 48 is when it began. My bad. Jimmy Carter is born. His mother Lillian is a nurse, so he's the first US president born in a hospital. So I do know that Jimmy Carter just turned 100. So 1924. The Flemish hunting deck, one of the oldest surviving decks of cards, is made. The exact rules are unknown, but it definitely involves gambling. So it's got to be here, right? 1475. Wouldn't have been able to guess, but the philosopher Confucius argues that virtuous rulers must lead by example, for laws alone cannot make people just or moral. Confucius is a long time ago, but even longer ago than I thought. All right, pretty weak flashback this week, only 6 of 8. Doing pretty bad there, but that's all right, because we'll end as we always do on the New York Times Connections puzzle. We're trying to make 4 groups of 4. So we got here today: shed, cream, retreat, about, cottage, login, home, scratch, need, goat, leave, string, flee, per, contact, withdraw. So I saw the cheeses, string cheese. Let's see. Then there's like leave, withdraw, flee, and retreat could be. There's per, shed, scratch, and need for things that a cat does. And then home, about, login, and contact. Those could be, website, parts of a website. But this one, which was the first one I saw, is a blank one. So Mike Wheeler and Jason Packham are right again. The blank's always the purple one, if there is one. Maybe contact, about, home, and login. Things you might see on the homepage. Pages on a website. Yeah, that's good. Then I'm tempted to put the cat one as green. Sorry, things cats do. Finally, just the synonyms to get out of Dodge. Turn, tail. Yeah, nice. So did in fact get that one in the order that I prefer. Full blue, green, yellow. And this honestly was the easiest one today, I think. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you tomorrow for some Tuesday puzzles. See you then.